going on? You guys see me? You guys see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Alright, so just getting set up now. I do have, don't judge me, a Tom Cruise mug today. My brother knows I'm a big movie buff, so he got me a Tom Cruise mug not too long ago. So I'm kind of going to lever Mission Impossible for today's activism. But actually, the movie comes out today in the U.S., so. It's a little silly. It's a little silly. Sound issue, heard. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing. How about now? Any better, or should I restart this live? Okay. Okay, so. Okay, cool. We'll go with it. If you guys are just getting here, we're asking the public why they're not vegan today. 3 quick questions, just testing values. Very simple, and I'm gonna try to be out here for an hour and a half. What's going on, guys? How's it going?
Hello.
You guys want to try 3 quick questions? Oh, let's go. Tell the world, right? Hi, guys. That's right, right? Be vegan. It's a simple segue, right? Nothing to argue about. Nothing to argue about. All right, so if you are new here, we come out here every once in a while to test the public's values, their morals, stuff like that. All right, guys. Have a great one, guys. Be vegan. Be kind. Be an example. Take care. That was a dig at the guy stewarding them, not letting them come over here. All right, cool. Oh my God, we have a lot of people. I'm gonna try to be better at having both me and the subject in the shot today. Can you guys, okay, so I'm assuming you can hear me from here because I'm really bad at that. I really want me and the subject to be in the shot, and a lot of times I lose sight of that. What's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? Let's go vegan for the animals. Let's be kind, right? All right, let's be good human beings. Guys, have a good day. All right. Oh, we got 20 in here. Okay, so that's good. Oh no, here comes my buddy. What's going on, guys? Guys, want to try a few questions? Just test your values a little bit. Why aren't you vegan yet? All right. Now, I have a guy coming over right now. He's probably going to talk to me. He's been in a few of my shorts. I know this guy. What's going on, sir? I'm telling you, don't listen to the botanists. Don't listen to the botanists. Have a great day. If you're just getting here, we're out here. Simply ask. Okay, I'm asking the public 3 quick questions. I'm going to tell you guys what they are. If there's any vegan activists in here, please pay attention because I think that I've done some of the work to get this streamlined. So first question is, do they know what veganism is? If not, we articulate what veganism is. We tell them, that it's a stance against violence. I'm kind of going the route of distilling it to a more paraphrased version instead of the by-the-book Donald Watson version because it's too long-winded. But we tell them it's a stance against violence, it's a stance against oppression. The next question we ask them is if they're against animal abuse. Everyone's going to say no, unless they're a troll. And then the next question we ask them is why aren't they vegan yet? And a fourth one I'll piggyback on there is, do you think we need anything nutritionally from an animal to survive? So it's that's what the catalyst is that lights a spark. What's up, guys? You guys want to try a few quick questions? Just test your values. That's it. Okay, have a great day. But that's basically the crux of the thought experiment. And last time I did this, I had, hi guys, how's it going? I had 10 people in 50 minutes, about 10 people come up in 50 minutes. I'd say half of them were open-minded and vegan curious. The other half, we had some issues getting to the considering animals as sentient beings part. But yeah, what's going on, guys? You want to try a few quick questions? YouTube Live, just test your values. That's it. All right, have a great day. And, you know, I like to throw a little something extra out there if they're not going to come over and talk. Maybe make them think a little bit. So I asked them if I can test their values. Am I frozen? Let's see. Can somebody say something in the chat so I know I'm still live? Hi, guys. Let's go, guys. Hi, everybody. Let's go vegan, everybody. Be kind to animals. That's all it is, being kind. Have a great day, guys. All right. Can somebody type something or say hi or something so I know I'm live? Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure that I'm not frozen. Oh, what's up, Chip? What's going on, sir? Man, that was a frustrating live stream you had today. There's a lot of, hi guys, how's it going? Oh, right on. That's the way to go. Let's be kind to everybody. Let's go vegan. Vegan for the animals. Simple kindness. Hi, guys. That's right. All vegan is being kind. Let's teach everybody to be kind. Have a great day, guys. Simple. Yeah, that was a frustrating live stream. Some of those people with the religion, oh my God, you just can't get through to them. Like, no matter what you say, you cannot get through to them. You guys want to try a few quick questions? Just test your values? All right, have a great day, guys. And then there was the one guy. What's up, guys? You guys want to try a few quick questions? YouTube Live. Up to you. Oh, right on. Let's do it. Yeah, just think about the animals. That's the motivation, right? Animals want you to do it now, though. That's the only thing. Have a great day. How's it going, guys? Who wants to try 3 quick questions? Just testing values today. That's it. Have a great day, guys. Like that one guy, Chip, that was all about, he was a farmer. Like, I'm listening to that guy. What's up, guys? Be kind, be vegan. Let's teach everybody to be kind, guys. Have a great day. That guy was nuts, and there was no convincing that guy. What's going on, guys? It reminded me of that quote by Upton Sinclair. Hi, guys. Oh, let's go. Let's be kind. Have a good day, guys. All right. Be kind, guys. Be vegan. Let's teach everybody kindness. Have a great day, guys. I will call out all the teachers and everybody now, because everybody needs to at least know about it or think about it. Yeah, the quote that was reminding me of that whole dynamic, Chip, was Upton Sinclair, and he said, what did he say? You'll never get somebody to understand something if their income depends on them not understanding it, and that goes with anyone that is monetarily affiliated with anything. Hi guys, you guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values. That's it. Have a great day, guys. Vocal vegan. I'm a little more vocal now because I'm sick of just sitting here and watching everybody walk by. We're here now to, nobody wants to talk. We're going to throw something out to make them think a little bit. The 3 quick questions, yes, I will tell you them. They are, do you know what veganism is? And most people will come back with, it's a diet of sorts. And that's where we intercept and let them know that it's not a diet. It's a stance against violence. It's a stance against oppression. It's, how you should teach your kids to be. The second question is, are you against animal abuse? And most people will say no. And then the third question is simple, why aren't you vegan yet? That's where our either healthy dialogue or potentially unhealthy dialogue flows, but we aim for healthy dialogue. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. That's how we start the conversation. It's very simple. What's up? What's going on, Pia? How are you? Nice to see you. I got Team Vegan in the house. Chip, Pia, Drac, Future Vegan with Abrima. Abrima, you're going vegan. You just don't know it yet. You're going vegan before the end of the stream. What's going on, big guy? You want to try a few quick questions? Just test your values? All right, have a great day. Hi, guys. Oh, I got to get permission from whoever's with you first. Let's be kind, guys. Let's teach them to be vegan. I'm a big fan. All right. Have a good one, guys. Oh, not nice. Not nice. If anyone wants to come up and contest me, I'm getting some looks. That's why I'm saying that. They're feel free to come up and contest, but they just got to be live on YouTube and have the accountability factor going on. I get it, Abrimo. I know we get that a lot, the way of nature. You know, there's also rapings that happen in nature. There's pillagings that happen in nature. Infanticide. All kinds of crazy stuff happens in nature. We can't just cherry pick one thing because we like our yum-yums. That's essentially the crux of it. And it's, I was taught the same thing, nature. I get it. I was taught the same thing. And all the vegans in here were also taught the same thing. Their parents were taught the same thing, and their parents were taught the same thing. So essentially, we've all been wounded since birth to believe this and tricked into believing this. What's up, buddy? You want to try a few questions? Just test your values? Have a great day. We've all been tricked to believe this, and now is our inflection point to question things we've been told. So, no, it's not facts, Abrima. It's just what you've been told and what all of us have been told. And this is our inflection point to question narratives and question official narratives. You're funny. Hi, guys. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Let's go vegan, everybody. Be kind. Be vegan. Be kind. Let's teach everybody that too, right, grown-ups? All right. Guys, down from there. Get down. On the brick. Who cares about what happens in nature? Bad things happen in nature. I know, that's what we're trying to tell Abrima, but she's not getting it. Does that give us the moral justification to do the bad things ourselves? Exactly. Chip, please listen to Chip. He knows what's up. And let's see, exactly. So you have a lot of different things that happen in nature. You have infanticide, you have rape, you have, you name it, all kinds of violences that just perpetually happen. The thing is, we can't look to that and say, oh, because of this, I'm going to contribute to needless violence with my energy, which is your dollar, which is you, and the change you want to be in the world. That is a very fallacious way to look at things, and it's very archaic. And once again, it's not your fault, Abrima. It's the official narratives that have deceived us since the beginning. It's not your fault. But now, if you know better, you can do better, right? So that's what I would say. Okay, you guys ready to laugh at me? So my brother got me a mug. Okay, here we go. What's up, David? Yep, it's called bullying. How quick are we to forget the significance of treating others the way we want to be treated? The golden rule, right? Transcend space and time. Dan Meyer. All right, I'll try to get that going. No, just kidding. Yeah, I know. It's not there are people though, Linda. There are people. But I figured, hi guys. You guys want to try a few quick questions? Just test your values a little bit?
I'm already there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Do you want my card? You want to check out my... Okay, don't worry about it. I got to...
I'm good.
Okay. Tell everybody, though. We can't keep quiet anymore.
Hey, we raised our kids that way.
That's the way to go. That's good parenting. Get pushed in the water. See who can push me in the water first. Oh my God. But the animal, they're not people. They kill and hunt as well. And they're also moral patients. I don't know if you know what that means. Hi there. You want to try a few questions? Just test your values? All right. Have a great day. They're also moral patients. They're not moral agents like us. We have moral agency. So we can literally be either bullies or guardians. So it's our choice, Abrima, and I guess it's your choice. Do you want to be a bully or a guardian? Because they don't have agency like we do. We can't keep comparing ourselves to animals. We're literally being the biggest bullies in the world and teaching our kids to be the biggest bullies in the world because we were taught to be bullies and we're still following orders from control narratives that transcend generations. But it's time that we get out there and we tell those control narratives no more. No excuse for animal abuse. And, to consider animals not people, I mean, you need to take a step back and question what you're saying. Omega Based. Thank you, Omega Based. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Oh, nice to see you. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be getting some stickers done soon, so that'll help me with the stickers I'm getting. I'm going to get a new sticker for my microphone and um, maybe upgrade my camera soon, my phone. Thanks so much, Omega Based. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the relentless support. Based! All right, so far no conversations, but we're definitely ruffling the feathers of the public here. Yeah, everybody please like and subscribe. If you're just getting here, that'd be great, so we can extend the channel. How's it going, sir? You want to try a few questions? Just test your values, that's it. All right, I'm just testing people's values today. Have a great day. Oh, 100%, Omega Base, 100%. Never going to stop. Hi, guys. You want to try a few questions?
Already vegan.
Oh, let's go. Tell the world. We're not quiet anymore, right? Time for people to know. Awesome. Awesome. Hi there. That's right. And I'm never going to stop, Omega Base. Now, and I'm not going to be like those other guys that say, I'm never going to stop, and then they stop. Why have I followed a few activists that are always saying, never going to stop, but then they stop? Nah, you guys got my commitment for once a week, bare minimum, out here. Bare minimum. This is my second time a week. What's going on, guys? This is very different from last time. I had like 10 people stop by. Maybe I'm being too aggro. Not really. Pretty much being the same as I was last time. Just a different variety of people, I presume. I've actually seen a few vegans today, which is awesome. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? All right, let's teach our kids kindness. Let's be vegan. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? That's right. We're not going to stay quiet. We're going to get people thinking. If they don't like it, that's okay. They can come over and talk to me. Lord says gross. What's gross, Lord? What's gross? All right, if you're just getting here, we're just out here questioning the public and asking them why they're not vegan yet. Very friendly. I might come off like I'm a little aggro, but once I start talking to them, you'll see I'm the nicest guy in the world. What's going on, sir? But, once we get an interview going, you'll see the crux of our thought experiment. We ask them, do they know what veganism is? We ask them if they're against animal abuse. Then we ask them, what is vegan? Why aren't you vegan yet? So nice and simple kind of relay into a healthy dialogue. That's it. Lord, we're so you'd prefer vegans to stay quiet. I get it. You know, most non-vegans are vehemently opposed. Non-vegans would do the same, but we're not going to stay quiet, dude. Just because you want to feel comfortable behaving the way you behave, which is bad behavior for 2025. It's time to grow up and vote for systems our values actually align with. So, you can leave the chat. That's right. We are animal rights activists. Exactly. Someone would like to torture a dog for fun. Is that okay? Yep. Being vegan doesn't mean you're the poster child to spread the word. Actually, if you're vegan, you should want to stand up for animals. If you're plant based, hi there, how are you? If you're plant-based, that's a different story. Maybe you're doing it for health or environment, but if you're vegan, then you know that the vast majority of people do not know what they are voting for with their energy. And upon being illuminated, can and a lot will change. So your little argument, buddy boy, is fallacious. And you can leave if you're going to be insulting. But you come down the street and I'm here, I'm going to challenge you to a talk. And I'm just trying to defend animals. That's all this is. That's all this is, big guy. All right. Hi, guys. Anybody want to try? 3 quick questions? Just testing values today. That's it. All right. Have a good day, guys. Okay. Hi, guys. 3 quick questions. Anybody? Just testing values. Be kind, be vegan. Anybody want to try? 3 quick questions. Just testing values. Be kind, be vegan. Hi, guys. All right, who wants to try? 3 quick questions. Just testing everybody's values today. YouTube Live. All right, we're getting some lunch people out here now. I'm going to try to be in the shot with the subject. Hi, guys. How's it going? So I'm going to stand a little farther back here. Guys, keep reminding me. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? All right. Now, all right. Looks like we're having some people out here. All right, I think right here is good. Finally, the lunch rush is here. What's up, guys? You guys want to try 3 quick questions? Just testing your values. That's it. Okay. Hi, guys. Be kind, be vegan, everybody. Have a great day. Be kind. Hi, guys. Be kind, be vegan. Hi, guys. Have a great day, guys. 3 quick questions, but only if you're allowed to. Hi, guys. Have a great day. Hi there. You want to try a few questions? Just test your values? Oh, right on, right on. She's got to go. She's got to go. Okay, yeah, I know. I suck at that, Chip. I suck at that. You and Alex are so good at it. I just lose track. Okay, so like right here with the subject like right here, and I'll try to guide them a little closer. I think that's good. But the sun's coming out now. Oh, I got juice for days. I'm out here for a while now, guys. I paid for 2 hours of parking. Oh shit. I just spilled my coffee. Oh yeah, okay. While there's nobody here, you guys are gonna laugh because my brother knows I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan, right? Just the actor, just the movies, not the person. We're not gonna get into that. But he got me this not too long ago. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 1, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 2. And I figured I'd come out with the mug and just have that as a little kind of peacocking to get people to come over as well. So it's kind of crazy. Hi, guys. Who wants to try? 3 quick questions. Just testing people's values. Have a great day. All right, everybody. I recognize these guys. You guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values? All right. A lot of walkers today. A lot of walkers. That's right. Have a good one, guys. All right, everybody. Be kind. Be vegan, everybody. Be kind. Have a great day, guys. Hi, guys. Oh, it's not nice, though. It's not a nice thing to do. Not a nice thing to do. That's how you got to frame it. We got to put it out there. What's up, guys? How's it going? You guys want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? Just testing values. That's it. Simple, simple. What do you guys think about people eating human meat? Terrible. Quick answer for you. All right, today's the day that I actually get both me and the subject in the frame. How about, oh, these guys are gonna do it. I know you guys got the guts. You wanna try a little 3 quick questions, YouTube Live? Yes, yes, are you okay being on YouTube Live?
Oh, yeah,
Can you step a little, like right here? Okay, go. By the way, check out my Tom Cruise mug for Mission Impossible starting today. Not trying to promote Mission Impossible, but my first question is, do you know what veganism is?
Not eating meat?
Yeah, definitely integral, right? Like that's part of it. But I like to distill it. Veganism is actually a stance against violence, and it's a stance against oppression. So that's really what it is, but all of us think it's food related. The second question is, are you against animal abuse? Simple question.
Yes.
And most people give that answer, right? So that tees me up for a seamless third question. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Because I think meat tastes good.
Right, okay. So taste. So I guess I would piggyback there and say, do you think taste is worth more than like a being with awareness's experience of life? And that's a tough one, I know.
Maybe not.
But that's your heart, because you probably have a vegan heart, right? And most of us do. And listen, for 30 years, I was wounded by official narratives just like everybody. My parents, their parents, we're all told the same thing. Eating meat is nice, it's normal, it's necessary, and we need it for nutrition. Do you think we need anything from an animal for nutrition?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, don't believe me. Do your own due diligence, but you don't. And you need nothing, literally nothing. I've been vegan 12 years. My daughter's vegan. I know plenty of vegans that we don't do vitamins or supplements, nothing. If you got something, tell me, because I'll break that down. But the crux of it is, if we don't, there are stark implications that if we don't need anything for nutrition, then we're basically doing it to hurt people, to hurt others, because it's not just the animals, that trickles up to humans as well. So what would stop you from going vegan?
Taste.
I got you, taste. Well, what if I gave you a card, right? And this card is going to have all kinds of stuff on it. On the other side are resources. And Challenge 22 is going to guide you to different venues that will give you tastes that are just like meat. And the bonus is you don't have to eat the heterocyclic amines, the TMAO, the IGF-1, the cholesterol, the copious amounts of saturated fat. I'll stop. But there's a ton of shit that's baked into the cake in meat that they don't want you to know about. And you can get the taste, and you don't have to hurt someone. What's your name, man?
Luke.
Your name's Luke. Hey, at least you're the first one to come over and light the candle of these conversations today. And I thank you for listening. Do you have any questions for me? Because we're out here standing up for animals today. We're out here just speaking for the voiceless. It's very simple, and most people don't want to hear about it, talk about it, and the reason is because we're all thinking the same thing, because we're taught the same thing, and no one wants to change. So I appreciate you for kind of lighting the candle here of this dialogue we're going to have with hopefully many, many people today. So, Luke, I'm gonna challenge you, man. Here's the question: how many more animals need to die before you go vegan on your behalf?
0.
Let's go. Now let's make it a reality. All right. Well, thanks. Just look at the card, check out the resources. That's all it is. It's just kindness. That's it.
Thank you.
Have a great day. If you guys, okay, he's kind of on his way. That was, we can at least make examples if we can't get too far in the dialogue, but we'll be out here. Hi, guys. Let's be kind. Let's be vegan, everybody. Let's teach our kids kindness and compassion, not violence. What's going on, big guy? I like the grapes. Hi, guys. Hey, was I in the shot with that guy? Hi, everybody. Was I in the shot with that guy, guys? How was the shot on that? I tried to frame it a little better. Hi, guys. Be kind, be vegan, everybody. No argument. There's no argument. Hi. Okay, fantastic. I'm getting better at framing. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values? Little character test. All right, have a great day. That's how we're going to do this from now on. And if someone gets mad, they can come back. And we can actually talk. But you'll know once we start going, we're very friendly. I'm very friendly. You guys know I'm very friendly. But for God's sakes, we got to do something to get these dialogues going, and disrupt the public flow, but disrupt the kind of normal flow. And with people just walking by, we're not doing anything. What's going on, dude? Beautiful dogs. And I shouldn't. Why did I do that? I literally promoted Mission Impossible before I even started that conversation. All right, if you're just getting here, please like and subscribe to my humble channel, where I'm just trying to reach out and ask the public why they are still abusing animals. Hi there. You want to try a few questions? Oh, you are? That's great. Tell the world, right? We're not staying quiet anymore. That's right. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values? All right. Have a great day. We are not staying quiet anymore, Lewis. Lord Cal is Lord Cat is butthurt, guys. Let's get this guy vegan. Convince him he's vegan at heart and he's just acting outside of his values. Because that's what you're doing, dude. Think about what you're defending when you're so vehemently against veganism and spreading the word of veganism. Think about what you're defending. You're defending the strong violating the weak. You're defending the powerful taking advantage of the powerless. You're defending might is right. You're defending everything that is wrong with the world. So do me a favor and just take a step back and think about what you're defending. It's ridiculous. Shame, shame. Did I give that guy a card? Because I can't even remember. Did I give that guy a card? I think I did, actually. Hi, guys. Who wants to try 3 quick questions? It's testing people's values. That's it. All right. Have a great day. Oh, you don't have to be. It's not a nice thing to do. It's not. Have a great day. Animals would disagree. Have a great day, ma'am. Okay. She said, I'm a carnivore, and it's nice. I'm a little curious about that one. How's that work? Oh, my God. Not nice, not nice. Well, Lord, you have to think about this. There's a third choice factor involved, right? You have the choice to eat meat, right? You have the choice not to eat meat, right? The other third choice factor is the choice of the animal. And you are taking all that away from that animal. And you are saying your body, my choice. When you choose, hi guys, when you choose, you want to try the questions? I'm on YouTube Live. Up to you. All right. Have a great day. Hi guys. Just testing values today. That's it. Let's go. Have a great day. Have a great one. Yeah, so you're saying your body, my choice. So you're not giving them a choice. So it's a hypocritical stance to say, oh, I'll have my choice. No, 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 no. You're not off the hook there, big guy. You're not off the hook. Hi, guys. Okay. But, if we're going to be out here, we might as well start calling everybody out. Start at least get people thinking. That's it. We at least need to put it in their kind of cerebrosphere. If it's not in their cerebrosphere, how can we ever ripen? How can they get ripened? How can they ever, kind of get to the point where they're ready to make the change. And most people, once they're properly once they know about it, they'll make the change real fast. Real fast. Hey, by the way, vegans, fellow vegans, I will be talking to Dr. Will Tuttle on Monday at 2 p.m. my time, and I have it up. Hi, guys. One sec. Let's try to get some people here. Hi, everybody. You guys want to try a few questions? Hi, guys. 3 quick questions. Why aren't you vegan yet? Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values? Oh, could be talking to the right crowd, though. Just asking people why they're not vegan today. That's it. All it is kindness. That's it.
Yeah, no, it's good for you. It's good. There's a lot of athletes,
Right? Yeah. Yeah. When it comes down to it, it's 2025. We need nothing nutritionally from an animal. Boom. Full stop. So since that's the case, the only reason we're doing this is to hurt them, and that's not a good reason, in my humble opinion. So that's kind of our crux of our thought experiment out here today, is to get people to realize that their own values tell them that they're vegan. If you're against animal abuse, you have a vegan heart. Simple. Right on. But the biggest way we vote is with our dollar, not our careers. You vote 3 times a day at the cash register, and you're either voting for a system of violence or you're voting for a system of benevolence. It's simple.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Just think about it. Think about it. Just think about the victims, and there's human victims too. It's not just animals. I'm having Dr. Will Tuttle here on Monday at 2 p.m., and we're going to talk about questioning official narratives. And this will be a good one for vegans and non-vegans. If you've been following my channel, you've noticed that I post a little bit about some controversial stuff, and we're going to just dabble into that a little bit. We're not going, full covering everything. I think we will be talking about climate, though, and a little bit of COVID. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? You guys want to try a few questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? It's just kindness. That's it. Have a great day. We're going to be tackling a few things and just presenting some things that even us vegans should challenge too. Before we were vegan, we defended things that really down the line we realized were fallacious. And there are similar dynamics that even us as vegans are subscribing to. And we kind of need to work on, just exacting that same kind of mechanism we did when we went vegan, just kind of questioning official narratives. Because meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, that's an official narrative. Eating meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, it's normal, necessary, and nice. We've been doing it since the dawn of time. We questioned that, and we shot that shit right down. And we decided to vote with our values, not outside of the having blinders over our eyes. Casey Wade says you're all backwards. So explain that to me, buddy. Yeah, we're not. There's no pride involved here. Being vegan is morally neutral. We're more interested in the animals. So you can virtue signal all you want. Hi there. You want to try a few questions? Just test your values a little bit? YouTube Live? Okay. Have a great one. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? All right. We got a few people in here now. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. Is the sign backwards? Yeah, it might be backwards to you guys. YouTube refracted not too long ago, so it would look backwards. But it says, why aren't you vegan yet? What's up, guys? Want to try a few questions? Just test your values. Teach your kids to be vegan. Be kind. Have a great day. That's all it is kindness and compassion. Very simple. And when we don't teach our kids that, we're teaching them violence and oppression. And I'm just going to start calling everybody out. Oh, someone's videotaping me. Hi, guys. This happens every once in a while. Makes me feel like a celebrity. What's going on, guys? You want to try a few questions? Just test your values? All right. Let's keep walking. All right. Kindness and compassion. Kindness and compassion. What's up, you tops? What's going on? Everybody, if you're just getting here, like and subscribe to my channel. I have a small, humble channel trying to feed it and water it and make it bigger so I can keep coming out here and defending the animals. Omega based! Let's go! Let's go! Thank you so much, man. That's so nice of you. I appreciate that. Omega based. Just based. And yeah, new content. Yeah, I've actually done interviews with Will a few other times in the past. I interviewed Dr. Jonathan Balcombe as well on fish. And I'm trying to get Neil Barnard. What's up, big guy? You want to try a few questions? Just test your values? That's it. All right. Oh, not nice. Have a great day. Not a good way to live. All right. Okay, big guy. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? All right. Have a great day. Guy just said, I don't have any values. Well, that's not a good way to live, dude. Yeah, veganism's not a diet, guys. Veganism is not a diet. It is a stance. Hi, guys. Want to try a few questions, guys? Just test your values. All right, have a great day. And yeah, hi is right. It's not welfare. It's rights. It's their right to bodily autonomy. That's it. Bodily autonomy should be the bare minimum. There's nothing like crazy about being vegan. It's being just neutral. That's it. Hi, guys. It's just being morally neutral. There's nothing like crazy about it. Just give them their bodily autonomy, for God's sakes. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Well, we've had one conversation today. Hopefully we can get a bunch more. I'm gonna stay out here for lunch and just keep, apparently I'm harassing the public. That's what I'm being told by certain people in the chat. Being vegan is not mission impossible. It is easy, and Tom Cruise would agree. Okay, so be vegan for the animals, be kind, teach your kids kindness. What's going on, dude? I would have had my little table out here today, but it's just too windy, so I don't want it to blow off into the water. I kind of like the table setup. And Chip, if you're still here, and any other activists in here, I get this table, right? And you've seen me with it, I think. And because Alexandra's sign is so awesome, and it's really dealt with the elements very well. I've probably done 20 live streams with this sign now. Because this sign is so awesome, it will lean on these little brackets that I got, and I could just leave it on the table. And then I can walk around like it's a kiosk with the cards in the middle and, you know, coffee or food that I'm just chilling with and hang out for the day. Everybody, all my vegan army is here. Looks like the vegans are outwinning or outgunning the non-vegans in the chat. We got a vegan army in here. Any non-vegans have any good questions? Martin in the house. Utops, Nana Blue, Lewis, Pia, hi, H-I-I-I, and hi, everybody. Aw. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? What a cutie. Let's go vegan. Oh, right on, right on. He's a cutie. I think I'm, I don't know. People are kind of just on their way from and to lunch. I think that's why I'm not getting too many live combos. The time that I come at like around 5, which I came at last time, that was really good because people were like idling. Right now, there's a certain like flow, it feels like. But at least we can just be out here and be loud, talk to every single person that walks by, put something kind of in their line of sight. It's not nice being not vegan. It's just bad example. Imagine thinking Piers Morgan has good takes. Right? Yeah, Piers, he's nuts. He's nuts. Who wants to talk to a middle-aged dude about veganism? Well, if you look at the lives I've done, I've probably talked to over 400 people, dude. So I guess people are curious. People that are vegan curious will definitely come up. People that aren't on a mission from point A to B, you know. Last time I had about 10 people. That was 2 days ago. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube Live? Okay. But on the days where no one comes up, no problem. We'll just be out here just being a nuisance. But maybe getting people to think about something they've never thought about before. Hi, guys. Anybody want to try 3 quick questions? Just test your values. That's it. Just testing your values. Have a great day, guys. Let's teach our kids to be vegan, everybody. Be kind. I mean, that's all it is. It's just simply kindness, It's simply kindness. Are we going to be bad examples or are we going to be good examples? Once we know better, we can do better. But until that point, we're all kind of wounded by these official narratives that trickle down and mess us all up. So really, me being out here isn't against anybody. It's against the narratives. Everyone is so inundated thinking eating meat is normal, necessary, and nice. What's going on, big guy? Want to try the questions? Just test your values out a little bit? Or not? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, it has nothing to do with food. There we go. Here goes Lord. Cows don't have the mental capacity to even comprehend being eaten. Wow, man. That's quite the take, my friend. Quite the take. It's not a healthy point of view. Guys, want to try a few questions? Just test your values? All right. Have a great day. Yep. Being vegan is not the most we can do, it's the least we can do, right, everybody? Just give others bodily autonomy. That's it. Just give others bodily autonomy. For God's sakes, can we just do that? Can we give others bodily autonomy? And when I say others, I mean beings with awareness. Beings with awareness. The eyes to see, noses to smell, sensors to feel, families to have. Can we give others, beings with awareness, their own bodily autonomy? Oh my God, just saying it sounds ridiculous. But still, we have so many people vehemently opposed. And they just don't get it. You're being tricked. You're being duped. Official narratives are walking all over you, Lord. They're walking all over you, and you are yielding like a peasant. Hi, guys. You want to try a few questions? Just test your values. That's it. All right. Oh, not nice. Let's go. I don't mind when someone says I eat meat, saying it's not nice, because it's just not nice. You guys want to try a few quick questions for YouTube? Why aren't you vegan yet? Okay. Have a great day. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Just test your values? All right. Hi, guys. Be kind, be vegan. You're not a cow. You're right. You're a human that can either protect or you can be a bully. You can either be a protector or you can be a bully. It's simple. Oh, you're on YouTube Live. Are you okay?
Just let you know,
Yeah.
I mean compassion
Yeah.
worldwide, compassion for worldwide farmers,
Yeah.
farming, for the animals. I won't eat anything in a factory.
Yeah.
They've got to run around and be free.
Yeah, but even those that run around and be free, they still have to look up and they have to see that merciless, thoughtless sky thing coming down and hitting their neck and bleeding them from ear to ear. Do you think that's kind?
Um,
It's not. Well, you know better.
I,
You know.
I, you've got me there, yeah, but there's worse things that happen.
Well, not really. If that happened to me and I was hung upside down and I had my throat slit from ear to ear, I'd pretty much call that the worst thing that could happen to me. I'd say the dairy industry could eclipse that with how the cows get raped on a quarterly.
Factory farming is bad. Definitely. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
just think about the animals. That's all you got to think about. You already have a vegan heart, I can tell. We need nothing nutritionally from an animal, zero. It's fallacious to think so. We need nothing. We've been taught that we need stuff from animals, but we got to question those narratives that teach us those things.
Well,
That's our responsibility as good
got
human
your
beings.
idea and I've got mine, and
Well,
that's up to you.
I'm with the animal outlook. That's it. Have a great day. Animal outlook. That's all that matters, guys. And the animals don't like it. It's not a nice thing to do. At least she was nice. At least she was nice. You know, she didn't get worked up. Like, I could see somebody else getting really worked up by that conversation. But anyway. Have you ever seen a cow in real life, animal lover? Yes, I've seen cows, Sava. I've been to little sanctuaries. We know they're big, beautiful beings that have eyes to see, noses to smell. They have hearts, they have families. They're beings with awareness, my friend, beings with awareness. Oh, vegans can blow me. Can someone just kick them out, please? Louis, can you kick out vegans? Can whatever me? Thank you. They're just worthless to this whole endeavor. Hi there. All right. You want to try, big guy? 3 quick questions. Test your values. All right, we're walking away. We're walking away. See, that's the issue here. Everybody wants to walk away. No one's got the guts to actually have the conversation. Joshua says cows are best rare. That's really nice of you. Absolutely, Carle. I'm out here once a week doing this. If you're just getting here, please like and subscribe to the channel. All we're doing is it's a simple endeavor. We're live. We're speaking up for the animals who don't have a voice. And we're asking the public to consider their own values, which most of them are vegan, and having them make the connections if possible, so they can make choices that are better for our fellow animal brother and sisters. There's other beings with awareness. Hi, guys. Want to try a few questions, guys? Test your values? Let's teach our kids kindness. Be vegan. Have a great day. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? You want to try a few quick questions? YouTube Live? Test your values? That's it. All right. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? You know, I tried asking an honest question twice, and no one has replied. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We're sorry, Nabu Fire. Why reply to the troll and not someone asking me a question? We want to know the question. Please tell us the question, and I'll wait here until if you can type it really fast. Hi, guys. What's going on? Why aren't you vegan yet? Just testing values. That's it.
I'll tell you why.
You want to try on YouTube Live? You got to be on YouTube Live.
I'm on YouTube Live.
Yeah, tell me.
I'll tell
Let's
you
get right
why.
to the
I
crux.
tried vegan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. And well, I eat a lot of vegetables and stuff, but
Oh,
the
cool.
reason why I didn't go totally vegan is because I was getting too much bloating.
Okay. In the beginning, that always happens. Do you know why?
It's fibrous carbs.
Exactly. Like in the beginning, it's kind of like a shell shock to your body. So it always happens. But guess what? It goes away within like 3 months, and you just don't have that anymore. And you net out like 10, 20, 30 times better on a health basis once you continue being vegan.
But I didn't feel like.
Yeah. Well, I'm vegan 12 years, and I've still got a good arm. You know, I bench press quite a bit. I run. I distance run.
You don't feel weak.
Not at all. Not at all. The whole crux of this thought experiment is to get people to think that at least to ponder the fact that your values are vegan, but your actions are not vegan. And we're all walking around kind of as hypocrites when we are against animal abuse. Like, are you against animal abuse? You probably
Of
are.
course.
Right? But if we're going to the cash register and we're voting for systems that are inherently abhorrent, then we are not being authentic human
But I
beings.
like a piece of steak.
I got you, but
Yeah.
in a deeper level, and we've all been taught to
And
view
fish.
we've all been taught to view it as kind of mellow, have how you just framed it right there. Like, oh, it's just fish, it's just steak. But it's somebody's life.
But
That's the issue.
It's survival at that point. Back in the day,
Yeah.
it was survival.
Yeah.
You had to eat it.
There was a trajectory of events that led up to us in
Yeah,
2025,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you
Um,
had to
but-
survive back then to eat, or you didn't eat.
And there are actually Inuits probably right now that still need to eat meat to survive. But where are you right now? You're in Annapolis, 2025. You have
Yeah.
Chipotle. You can get a burrito bowl with no meat.
But I don't eat that stuff. I eat basically I eat healthy.
Yeah.
But and I have backed off meat a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
and not because of the animal thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't because of the fat and cholesterol thing.
Yeah. But why not the animal thing? Because they're beings with awareness, just like you and me.
I-
Plants
I-
are not, but animals surely are.
I view it that it's providing people food.
It's also hurting others, and it's hurting humans as well. Like factory farm workers, when we vote for these systems, a lot of these factory farm workers, if you're for humans, they go nuts and they go home and they hurt their significant others. The violence proliferates.
There's something wrong with the people.
99% of factory farm meat is factory farm. So we're voting for those dynamics to unfold when we're not vegan.
Grass-fed is the best if you're gonna do. I eat grass-fed.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
Can,
an
you
uptick.
know,
It's definitely an
it's
uptick,
always an
but
uptick,
it's
you
not.
know.
It's there's better ways to beat your wife. You know.
Well, I don't think if you eat meat, you beat your wife.
Oh, it's synonymous. It's worse. I mean, you're hanging a being upside
How many
down.
vegetarians go nuts? They do too.
Do you mean vegans?
vegans?
Well, I can tell you,
I'm
like,
sure.
don't believe everything you read on Google.
Don't believe whether you go Google on meat.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you facts. I'm just telling you literal facts. Do you think there's something nutritionally from an animal we need if we're not, or if we're vegan? What do you think we need from an animal nutritionally?
Well, I'm not that.
Right.
I'm not versed on.
I got you.
Yeah.
But and don't believe me. But I mean, nothing. You can look it up for yourself.
Do you think plants and vegetables are not live organisms?
Here comes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't walk down this path.
All right, I'm just
Don't walk
asking.
down this path. Okay. So do you want me to explain? Okay. Well, see. So do you know what sentience is?
I'm not that versed.
It's basically an emerging property of a central nervous system in a brain, right? So it's the ability to have a subjective experience of your own experience. Experiencing like you and me experience. Now, animals have that, right? They have a central nervous system and a brain, but plants don't have that. They've been provided with no inbuilt capacities to escape pain and pleasure. That's why they stay where they're at. And as soon as we kill them, they go right back. And they don't have pain sensors. And if we really were stewards of the plants, and if you really did care about plants, you'd be vegan, because we kill 8 times more plants when we're not vegan. So what you just said is actually an argument for veganism.
It's an argument.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate you having the bravery to actually stop by, because most
Yeah.
people haven't today. Tell you what, can you take this? This is a card.
I'll just.
Oh, okay, but this could be good for you.
Listen,
Okay.
If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, but just think about the animal. Moving forward, you can be a guardian and not a bully, because that's what we are when we're not vegan. Have a great day. Well, that was frustrating. All right, if you're just getting here, everybody, like this stream, please subscribe. Let's get this channel blown up. That guy actually had the guts to stop by. What's going on, guys? Who wants to try? Just testing values. Who's got the guts? That guy actually had the guts to stop by and have a great conversation and learn a little bit. And even though he rejected my card, which is fucked up. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values? All right, have a great day, guys. At least he stayed and he listened, and we had a little bit of a debate. And, that's healthy. That's healthy. That's mud on the wall. That's mud on the wall. As vegans, we need to be expressive. Eat more cows and chickens, says Joshua. Somebody, actually no, don't ban them. Let them stay. We'll let this momentum carry a little bit. We got how many? We got how many in here? 89 now, guys. Okay, fantastic. We got some momentum. If you're just getting here, please like and subscribe. All we're doing is very simple. We're just asking the public why they're not vegan yet. We're questioning their values, and we're educating them on different resources and ways that they can say no to control narratives. Because when we're not vegan, guys, we are following orders from control narratives that are telling us we need to eat meat, cheese, milk, and eggs when our hearts tell us that we should be vegan. If you're against animal abuse, then you're vegan. That's it. What's going on, big guy? Try to get this guy. He was coming right at me. Now he's turned around. Whatever. Oh, look, we got a duck here. Look at this guy. You gonna help me out? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. We got a beautiful little duck here in front of me. On camera, YouTube Live. What's going on, guys? Want to try a few questions? Just test your values? Let's test your values. Let's test your values. Come on over here. It's not nice. It's being a bad human being. Let's see him come back. Just gonna bait him a little bit. They'll see once they get over here. I'm just trying to stoke a little fire. That's it. I'm really nice once you come over here. All right. Well, welcome, guys. We finally got a crowd again in here. If you're just getting here, like and subscribe so I can blow the out of this channel and get it huge, so we can teach other activists to go live and be live, so we can keep having these dynamics, so we can have vegan pop-ups, accountability pop-ups all over the world that will disrupt societal flows and get people to make the connections and help them. This is not about attacking people. This is about attacking the argument. This is about attacking official narratives that are tricking people into thinking they need meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, and that it's normal, necessary, and nice. Hi, guys. All right, what about these guys? You guys want to try?
Sure.
YouTube Live. Are you cool with that? All right, we got 3 people. My name's James. I'm an animal rights activist. What are your names? Weston.
Bill.
And?
Jerry.
Okay, awesome. So I'm asking 3 quick questions to the public today. They're very simple. The first one is, what is veganism?
Eating cows and stuff.
Okay, that's one take. You mean eating veggies, right?
Oh yeah.
Like not eating cows, right? Not eating veggies.
People who don't eat meat or any animal-based products.
Animal byproducts.
This guy nailed it too. You nailed it, but this guy really nailed it. So it's no meat or secretions, right? That's the big thing. No meat, cheese, milk, eggs, seafood, honey. That's our thing. But that's not the definition of veganism. The definition of veganism is, I'm going to distill it. It is a stance against violence. That's it. And oppression and abuse. That's all it is. The second question is, are you guys against animal abuse, like in general?
Yes.
Okay.
But burgers are pretty good.
Hard yes. Well, we got all yeses. I get it. I still eat
Yeah.
vegan burgers. I get the taste thing. The third question is easy. Why aren't you guys vegan yet then?
Because I like cows and I like burgers and steak and chicken especially.
Do you think that somebody else or your taste pleasure is more important than a being with awareness's experience of life? You do.
Chicken's dead.
So I can't go any farther with you guys. Say what?
What if the chicken's dead or like deaf and don't want to live anymore?
Well, hypothetical. Yes, but it is a being with awareness. Like we know plants are plants, right? They don't have sentience. But if you have a dog or you have pets or even the animals, you know that there's somebody behind those eyes, right? So the control narratives, like the big businesses and corporations and even the people above them, have taught us, and they taught your parents, and they taught my parents, that eating meat is normal, it's necessary, and it's nice, right? But they tricked us. And the reason they told us all that is because of one thing. What do you think that is? Big money, baby. The money, follow the money. And that's the biggest thing. So they've told us this since the dawn of industrialization and the dawn of industrial farming. But in 2025, we don't have to follow orders, which if we're not vegan, we're all following orders. Because there's one big pivot point that I like to kind of present, and that is the question, do you guys think we need anything nutritionally from an animal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Calcium.
Calcium. What else? Protein. What about this guy?
Meat.
Meat. Okay. So the animal itself. Anybody else? Anybody have any other reasons? Iron. Okay. I can tell you can get all that stuff from plants, right? Every single one of them. How do the animals get that stuff? Plants. They get it from plants. Well, not the majority of. I'd say 90%. It's all wheat, corn, and soy, and then there's other feed that animals get as well. But the only reason the animals have all that stuff is because they eat the plants. So if we just eat the plants directly, guess what? We're not going to get cholesterol, heterocyclic amines, TMAO, IGF-1, hormones, growth factors, cortisol. I can keep going, guys. And the best part about it is that no being with awareness, has to have their throat slit just so we can go yum yum and then forget our meal in the next week. So it's basically, this is just an education campaign to make you guys think a little bit. Say what?
We need food to survive.
But we're not in survival mode, are we? You got an iPhone on you.
No, because we're eating food.
But you have a Chipotle right there.
Yeah, we just had Chipotle.
What, do you have a dog?
I got snake.
Do you have a cat?
Yes!
Does anybody have dogs or cats? Do you think they have feelings?
Oh, we can.
Not to the same level, but because somebody's weaker than us, does that mean we should beat them up?
They don't really care. They don't have
But-
souls.
but-
We don't care.
But just because somebody's weaker than us, does that mean we can hurt them? Because that's what you guys are arguing for. That's what you're arguing for.
We're hurting them for food.
Well, we don't need the food. We just established that we need nothing from an animal to survive.
Healthy than you do.
But you're not being healthy on a non-vegan diet. It's not healthy, guys. All that stuff that I just mentioned to you, that's all in meat, and it's all not healthy stuff. So I'm gonna. Would anybody, if they wanted to, take some cards that I had on me, for resource? You'll take a card, okay? This has got my YouTube channel on it, so you might see you guys on it. But my YouTube channel.
Subscribe. What's your channel?
My YouTube channel is called Vegan Sign Guy. All it is just asking people to be kind. Just asking people to be kind. If you're religious, you're vegan, because Jesus is vegan. If you are spiritual, I mean, it's not nice to laugh at it. You guys aren't religious, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's think about things. Let's think about things. What was Jesus the most compassionate man that ever lived?
I have two problems with that. First of all, the Bible, he said God gave us animals.
Right.
And we are made in the image of God. Animals are not made in the image of God. So therefore, they do not.
Here's how I would posture. I think you've been taught that, and I understand that, right? But you have been taught that. If Jesus was here in 2025, if he was walking around, would Jesus be compassionate in 2025? Exactly. So in 2025, if Jesus had the choice between to kill a fish, and when I say kill it, I mean rip its face off, end its life, sever its nerves, bleed it out, or eat a carrot, what do you think he's going to do?
But he's not doing that to the fish just for fun. He's doing it to eat.
You guys are getting big eye rolls. You're getting big eye rolls from me. I'm sorry. 12 years. So I've been vegan for 12 years. My daughter's vegan. She's healthier than all of her peers. Yes.
Wait, I forgot. Go back to I forgot.
Okay. But yeah, I'm arguing if you are religious or if you believe in Jesus, then you are vegan. I know Jesus was somebody that actually walked the earth. I'm not religious.
You can say that Jesus is vegan.
Yes, I can. And if you're arguing against it, you are saying that Jesus is not compassionate. That's what you're saying.
That's salacious.
You're
You can't say it because we animals.
you are arguing. Think about what you're defending. You are saying that Jesus was not compassionate. That's what you're defending.
No, why is it? Why can't we kill? I'm saying that because animals to live. Argument. Yeah.
It's not a straw man. This is literally just.
If I kill an animal, that is not compassion.
This is literally words, guys, that make sense. Yeah.
So why in the Bible does it say, if you're a follower, why do you sacrifice your best bull to God?
So do you guys? Oh, okay. Here we go. Have you guys ever heard the term historical context? Do you know what that means? So that means like years ago, we may have had to consume meat to survive, right? And we can even relate that to biblical times. It may have been a survival thing. And we can't judge that from that purview, but we damn well can judge it from the 2025 purview where you can make a compassionate choice and not a choice that involves ending somebody else. There's historical context. You've been taught that. Your parents were lied to. You were lied to. Their parents were lied to. You have been taught that.
My law teaches that they're not people, so do you
Well,
believe
you
that?
can't.
God a liar?
I'm not calling God a liar. I'm just saying you've been lied to. If you believe in Jesus, then you believe in compassion. And if you think it's compassionate to take somebody else's life, you got to look at that.
I would just say it's not a person, so this is like 20 verses.
Okay. Well, if you saw me with a little dog right here, and I just started kicking that dog, how would you feel? But how would you feel? What if it was your dog? What if I had your dog right here, and I was beating the shit out of it? Do you guys have any pets? Do you have any pets?
I got a couple. The same dogs.
What if I was hey, listen, if I was taking this guy's dog, and I was beating the crap out of it, this guy would pick me up and he'd throw me into that river right there. Wouldn't you?
Depends on which one.
Okay, so, but you would. So you've all been taught that animals are just animals, right? I get it. I was in the same boat. I was not vegan for 30 years. But your heart, if you're against animal abuse, then you're vegan, man, and your actions are not aligned. Your actions are not aligned with your values. But if you are for animal abuse, then everything you're saying makes sense. But you guys are against animal abuse. So there's no straw man. There's no fallacy argument. It's exactly what it is. I don't think I'm getting any farther with you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. Guys, have a great day. Have a great one. Think about the victim. That's it. Have a good day, guys. Hi, guys. Guys, want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? Just test your values. That's it. All right. Have a good day, guys. Woo! Okay, that was a bunch of meh and nothing. But that is a bellwether of how thick the conditioning is. My dynamic with those 15 people right there. Oh, here we go. Okay, Jimmy's going to dance at 40 likes. Fine. All right, guys. Have a good day, guys. But that was a bellwether of how the conditioning is so thick. Everybody believes that we need meat to survive. Everybody believes that it's religious it's spiritual to eat meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. What a fallacious, shameful thing that the narratives have taught us all to believe. How much juice do I got left? Okay, we got a little bit of juice. We're at an hour and 15-minute mark. Let's see if we can get some more conversations. But if you notice, guys, truth ain't gonna move. Everybody might move on, run away. I might even have to get them away because if we're at a certain impasse. Hi guys, how's it going, man? But we're gonna be out here, us activists, doing pop-ups all over the grid, and we will start disrupting societal flows, calling people out, and at least getting the idea into their heads. It's not against them, it's against the argument. It's against the narratives that have told us all these things and continue to profit off of our naivety. Oh, you are? All right. Let's go. Look at all the other videos. I got a ton of videos. I got over 100 lives, tons of conversations. So, hi. They're actually on my live right now. Oh no, did I get the 40? I got to dance at 40 likes. Can I dance later? I don't want to dance right now, Clara. Oh, you're back. Okay. Okay, please.
Do you think abortion's okay?
Oh, we always get this. Okay, so this has nothing to do with veganism or nothing to do with the moral thing that I'm trying to do here. But you want my personal? You came back, so I'll give you my personal. I think if the baby gets to a certain level where they're sentient, I think the woman has the right to their bodily autonomy. But I think once the baby becomes sentient, then it becomes immoral. But that's just my anecdotal take. It has nothing to do with veganism. But if you are pro-life, then you will be vegan as well. If you want to be logically consistent. But if you're inconsistent, you will not be vegan. We don't. Who kills babies? That you guys didn't. You didn't hear me. Did you hear my response? Once it has sentience, like if it's aware, then I think the woman has the right to her own bodily autonomy, especially if she's been violated or whatnot, and there's different contexts involved. But once the baby has sentience, this is a whole other realm, and that is not right to take that life. And it's irresponsible for the person in general. It's irresponsible for people to have kids in general. I'll just say that right now. I have kids, but it's irresponsible. I'm sorry.
God called us to fill the multiply.
There's a lot of things in the book that can be taken in a bunch of different ways, and there's this historical context. But we can't use the book as a kind of leveraging point for committing violence and committing, just what everybody else is doing. And that's what everybody does. We use the Bible as a leveraging point so we can keep doing the things we're doing and feel good about it. Like, violence is eating and paying for systems of violence. People look at a diet as such a mellow thing. Oh, I just eat this. Oh, I just eat that. It's just a diet. The thing is, it's not a diet. You're going to a cash register, you have $1, that's your vote. And you're voting for it's binary, a system of violence or a system of benevolence. So what's the change you want to be in the world? Simple. But that would be my take on abortion. So I appreciate the ask.
Not pro-life or pro-choice.
Did you hear my explanation?
I'm wondering. I wasn't.
Yeah. So I'm pro-choice to a certain extent. Like, if the baby has sentience, you got to let the baby live.
You can't be pro-life and pro-choice to any extent. You're either pro-choice or pro-life.
No, it's not binary. It's not binary. Nope. Nope.
Absolutely, inexplicably more important than the life of an animal.
I agree. But that doesn't mean just because we're stronger than someone that we can take advantage of them. So I'm stronger. Just because I'm stronger than someone doesn't mean that I can take advantage of them. Will you agree with that?
So we're stronger than animals.
Okay, that's good, because this is all veganism is.
So would you
You
say
know?
a baby's not actually human, so it's become sentient?
I would say a baby, once they're sentient and they have a subjective experience, that's when it becomes immoral. Before that, it's just it's immoral in general to have kids. It just is. Because you're bringing somebody into this world that's going to experience pain and suffering, and you will not control every bit of their stewardship.
Are they not human?
Babies, before they're sentient. But babies, before they're sentient, they're still they're not sentient. Well, they're technically.
Well, wait, you're not answering my question. Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not sentient.
We're getting way off topic. Basically, guys, the crux of the matter is, if you're not vegan, then you are a your body, my choice partaker of. You believe in your body, my choice if you're not vegan. That's the simple crux of it all. That's it. And it's done with your actions. Your actions speak louder than your lip service. Your actions are what you pay for when you go to the cash register.
Okay, so it's okay for us to kill
A baby human? It's not sentient. Do you know what sentience is?
Yeah, but
Explain sentience.
like they can understand what's around, they have a feeling of awareness of what's around them.
Okay.
They're conscious in a sense.
Okay. So sentience is an emerging property of a nervous system and a brain, right? So when they're not sentient, they don't have a nervous system and brain that's completely materialized. So they don't even know they're there. They can't feel. They have no kind of way to know anything. So at this point, I give it to the woman who has bodily autonomy to make that choice. Once the baby becomes sentient, that's a different story. This is not rocket science. I think you understand me.
It's a different life. It's just not true. Like, you're just not being honest.
I'm being very honest. What's your argument?
They have their own DNA and their own life and their own heart.
But they're not sentient. They're not sentient. They're not sentient.
If you're unconscious, you wouldn't be sentient.
It does matter. In general,
I could kill you and it would be okay because you're not sentient.
I am sentient.
Not if you were unconscious.
Exactly, and I wouldn't know.
Disabled people who aren't sentient, who
Exactly.
are still people who have rights. So, that is a very dangerous line.
Do you think it's okay to kill animals? Do you think it's okay to kill animals if we don't need them for
There's
nutrition?
certain,
Yes.
there's
You're inconsistent. You're inconsistent. Yes, you are very inconsistent.
a person is fading.
Inconsistent. Inconsistent.
No,
Inconsistent.
A person is made in God's image, so I am
Would
consistent.
you agree
An
that
animal
animals?
is not
This
made
is
in
good,
God's
right?
image.
Would you agree
No.
that animals are beings with awareness?
An animal is not made in God's image.
Would you agree
and a
that
person
that
is-
God made animals with beings as
I am
beings of
saying
awareness?
People are made in God's
You're
image.
inconsistent.
No,
You're
people are
inconsistent.
made in God's image, and animals are not.
You're
So
using the
that is
Bible to
different.
cherry pick your leveraging.
No.
Yes, you are. And you're being a bad example to all these kids right now. You're being a bad example to all these kids. You're being a bad example to all these kids right
You
now.
have to pick where you're going to draw a line, and you've drawn your line at sentience, and I've drawn my line at God's image.
Do you think?
And there's no scientific proof to that.
I think you lost that one. All right. Do you guys? Do you think? Do you think we need anything nutritionally from an animal? Do you think we need anything nutritionally from an animal?
Foundation is the Bible, so you've chosen.
Mine is too. Jesus was the most compassionate man that ever lived. If you're not vegan, and if you don't think Jesus was compassionate, then I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. Jesus would not kill a harmless little being. Sorry. Sorry.
Before the Lord one day, sir. You'll stand before the Lord.
Okay. You guys got to wake up. You guys got to wake up. You guys got to wake up.
You should be thankful your mother being important to you.
Sir, do you want to be on YouTube Live? We'll do the 3 questions.
No, I'm not gonna,
You got the guts?
I'm not gonna stand for
You got the guts? Okay. If you're not vegan, you're just a propagator of violence. It's not necessary.
Give me a break.
So you'd rather slit a chicken's throat or slit a baby's throat, but save a chicken?
Funny the people that are out here today. There's a lot of contentiousness. I would say if we are stronger than somebody, that doesn't give us the right to take advantage of them. If we are stronger than
Kid or hope for America.
you, are being a bad example to children right now. Walk away.
You're the bad
You're being a bad example to children right now. I'm trying to get through to. I'm trying to get through to them. They actually have minds. They have open minds. They have more open minds than you.
Don't.
Walk away.
You don't.
So walk away.
Can't stand
And I appreciate you guys for staying. If you want, you can be on YouTube Live. I'll put your values to the test. Let's go. You have 2 options. I'll put your values to the test, or you can walk away.
Let's just cut a baby's throat.
Who wants to? Why is that even?
You do.
No,
You
that.
said 'cause it's about sentient. It's about sentient because there's
See, this always gets conflated. This always gets conflated. This whole abortion thing.
Let's kill the baby because it's not sentient.
But we're not talking about that. So are you vegan? Are you vegan?
You're talking
Then you're inconsistent with your whole positioning. You're inconsistent. You're inconsistent with your whole condition. If you're not vegan and you are pro-life, then you are inconsistent with your whole position. It's called hypocritical. But I appreciate you guys having an open mind. The people you guys that are actually staying here have an open mind, and there's a reason you're still here. Does anybody want to take a card to check out my YouTube channel? You got one? Okay, gotcha. All it is, guys, it's very simple. Have you heard of the golden rule?
Yeah.
You've heard of the golden rule, right? Everybody tell me what the golden rule is.
Treat others the way you want to eat animals.
Don't. Oh, boy. So the golden rule is do unto others what you would want done to yourself, right? No, we're not saying that. We're saying, have you seen the movie Spider-Man? What's the big quote?
Eat animals.
There you go. If you're stronger than somebody, why not choose to defend them? If you're stronger than somebody, why not choose to be a guardian? Be a guardian, not a bully. Just be a guardian. Why do you got to be a bully? Why do we have to be bullies? You know, it's so silly. Yeah, so I can work for control narratives and just be a monetary entity for the elites? No, thank you. For violence, the military is a horrible thing, and wars are horrible. Yes, sir. Oh, you're just listening. So yeah, but that's a long time ago. What year is it? What year is it?
The Bible's a long
What year is it?
sir, it is 2025.
There you go. So if Jesus was walking around right now in 2025, would he be compassionate?
Yes. But that doesn't
Guys, you're answering your own questions. So if Jesus was here in 2025, he would be vegan. This is a full stop, no argument. To argue this is to say Jesus was not compassionate.
So why would God put animals on earth if not to feed humans and to help humans grow?
There's a lot. I want you guys to watch the movie Christspiracy. This movie came out about 3 months ago, where they delve into all the bullshit that is translated from the Bible by interests. A lot of the translations that are in the hive mind right now are via interests in their kind of way they want things to be framed, the way they want things understood. But if you're religious or if you're Christian, you're vegan, and if you're not, you're a hypocrite. I'm sorry. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. And anybody that wants a card, I got information. If anybody wants a card, but if you're not brave enough to take the information, I can't help you. I got cards that will help you. I got cards that will help you make better decisions for your kids, because it's not nice feeding your kids this shit. And I have cards that will give you better information that will help you in your own health. That's it. It's simple, guys. Simple. All right, buddy. All right, guys. Well, do you think Jesus was compassionate?
Yes.
He was, right? I would say Jesus was the most compassionate person that ever lived, right? Uh-oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Here we got the guys asking. So have you guys heard of it? Have you guys heard of the appeal to Nirvana? Appeal to perfection? Have you heard of that? So veganism's not about perfection. I am causing harm when I walk out the door every day. I am causing beings to die, ants, insects, even the animals that are in part of the agriculture of which I buy from. I am causing those animals to die. But that's not what veganism is. Veganism is just doing your best. And doing your best is at least giving the bare minimum to the animals, and that is their own body autonomy. And that means not voting for direct animal exploitation, and that means not voting for meat, cheese, milk, eggs, seafood, or honey. So I don't know if you were tracking all that, but that just completely, hopefully, would give a little light to your sentiment.
Did you grow up?
I could say it again, but I don't want to. So I didn't. I was not vegan for 30 years. So for 30 years, I was believing the same stuff that you guys believed. We're all told since birth, all of our parents, they're told since birth, and their parents are told since birth, that we need meat for milk, or we need milk, cheese, meat and eggs, seafood and honey, and that it's normal, necessary, and nice. We're all told that. And we're all told that by the official narratives that profit off of us and profit off of our ignorance. And this is a time in 2025 where we can actually make decisions and say no to those people and those elites that are telling us that we need to eat meat, cheese, milk, and eggs to survive. We don't.
Are you Christian? Do you follow the Bible?
I believe of Jesus. I'm not religious. But I believe Jesus was the most compassionate man that ever lived, ever walked this earth.
So wouldn't he be so compassionate that he made animals for us to eat?
Well, let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you think if God wanted us to eat animals, he would put those pain receptors in their bodies?
Well, he did mention in the Bible that humans can do what they want with the animals, and he never actually said that we could not eat animals.
So you're arguing that Jesus was not compassionate?
No, I'm not saying he wasn't compassionate. I'm just saying...
Sounds like it definitively.
I don't know. Never mind. Of course he's compassionate. I mean,
yeah.
He died for us, right?
Yeah.
But he also didn't say that he created the animals just to live and not do anything.
Yeah, maybe I would challenge you with historical context here. And I would say maybe we were doing a lot of things 2,000 years ago that we had to do, right? Maybe we had to eat meat to survive 2,000 years ago. But right now, all of you guys are in 2025, and we have a Chipotle right there. You can get all the plant-based options in the world, and you don't have to vote for violence. Like, do you think if Jesus was here in 2025 that he would vote for violence?
Killing an animal is not violence.
It's a tough question. Oh, it's worse. It's not abuse, it's worse.
Explain how it's worse.
Do you know how the dairy industry works?
Killing a baby? Yeah.
How's the dairy? Well, let me distill it to you. So, in order for a cow to get pregnant, a farmer has to stick their hand into their anus, hold down their cervix, put ejaculated bull semen into their vagina, and rape them. And that happens 4 times during their life.
These kids are 14 years old, right?
I'm trying to educate them on what they're voting for with their dollar. Do you do that?
Are they voting yet? No, sir.
They're voting with their dollar.
So you're talking to a bunch of minors about rape and vagina.
We're talking about animals and what they vote for with their dollar. Be a good parent. Let's be vegan. Be a good parent. Well, you guys have a great one. Anyway. Man, I'll tell you, it got a little heated there when you got about 20 people surrounding you, but the truth doesn't mind being questioned, guys. And you can see how hard it is to convince people that they've been lied to. It's very hard to do. It's very hard to do. If you're just getting here, please like and subscribe. I'm out here at least once a week just standing up for the animals. Hi guys, you want to try a few questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? YouTube Live. I'm good. You're good? I'm just testing values today, that's it. Have a good day. But like and subscribe to the channel. We're having a great outreach here all of a sudden. We've got a lot of people involved. We're at least speaking it into the air. Hi guys, how's it going? You want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? Oh no. Just test your values a little bit. Just be a guardian, not a bully. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Let's teach our kids to be vegan, everybody. Let's be kind. Let's be good parents. Have a good day, guys. I want everybody to understand something. That it's not... Just want you guys to know, it's nothing against you guys. It's just the argument. That's why things get heated. It's just the argument. Not you guys. Not you guys. It's just the argument. That's it. Have a good day, guys. You too. All right. Healthy conversations get like this. You know, that's just the nature of it. How you doing? Welcome. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see, I got a little bit of juice left, guys, so I'm going to go till I'm out of juice because, you know, I think we got some good momentum in this live. Oh, thanks, Ravon. I appreciate that. Tad, I see you're in the house. Vegan Stoner Lady. Yeah, we're going to start calling out the parents, too. We're going to call out everybody. You know, it's our responsibility to steward these kids. Let's steward them. Let's not teach them violence. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? Want to try a few quick questions? YouTube Live? It's very simple. Very simple. And I want to put a little disclaimer. You're going to see, you know, some of these dynamics, guys, things get heated. I got a bunch of people around me, everybody against me, right? So there's going to be some volatile kind of ebbs and flows of intensity. Keep in mind, this is nothing against the person. It is everything against the argument. Everything against the argument and what we've been taught by control narratives and how we've all been wounded. That's right, Vegan Sign Guy on Instagram. Go check me out there too. I'm trying to build that out a little bit. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? All right, just testing your values. That's it. Have a good day, guys. Look at this little cutie. Hi, guys. That's a new walker. That's a new walker. Oh, Gigliardo in here. I got a vegan army in here. Yeah, everybody, please like and subscribe. Tell all your friends to like and subscribe. Get me out of this rut. I'm in the 2,000 hell level here. We're trying to build out to 3,000 and then beyond. But I'd say we went from a quiet one to a rather active one. What's up, guys? Who wants to try the questions? Who's got the guts? All right. Have a good day, guys. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? How are ya? Well, this guy's coming over. Let's go, man. You want to try the questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right. Have a great day.
No.
Okay. Have a good day. What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? Be vegan. Be nice to animals, everybody. Hi, guys. Be vegan, everybody. Be nice to animals. Oh, nice. Tell the world, right? We're not going to be quiet anymore, right? A lot of vegans out here today. Oh man, that was a battle there. It was one vegan against 20 Christians. I mean, the truth just doesn't mind being questioned, guys. It just doesn't. These guys are coming back. Yeah, getting through to those guys was very tough because their parents have taught them something, and even the mom who I was talking to, her parents taught her the wrong things. It's basically the dynamic which unfolds, unfortunately. And you know, one thing I like about talking to kids is they have an open mind. Like they're not as brainwashed as their parents and their parents. And we still have the chance to get through to them, to get them to change. What's going on, guys? You want to try the questions? Just testing values, that's it. Anyway. Hi guys, you want to try a few questions? All right. Anyway, to anybody watching that was directly involved with me, I want to let you know I love you all. You know, this isn't about attacking anybody. We're all interconnected, and I want what's best for the human collective. We're all connected whether we know it or not, and believe it or not, religion tries to separate that. Please think about what would Jesus do in 2025? Would he be somebody that supports violence or somebody that supports benevolence? If you are pro-life, maybe it'd be more consistent if you were vegan. It's just stuff to think about. And I know this promotes a lot of ridicule and violent opposition. This is the natural order of truth. But later comes acceptance, and hopefully you guys can, come to that inflection point. That was directly to the people that I've been talking to today, because I know some of you are watching me right now. I saw you guys over there. And please watch Christspiracy. It's free online, Christspiracy.com. You know, just because your mom tells you not to do something, you can't believe that. You're your own person. She brought you into this world against your will. Believe it or not, that was a not very nice thing to do to you. But this is the nature and the order of where we're at right now. At least you have to question things. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't follow orders from official narratives. Be your own person. They're not in control of you. And this is somebody that has kids, myself, and somebody that has parents, myself. Well, guys, I got a little bit of time left, and it looks like my phone is going to tap me out, and I'll have to take off here soon. It's been a pleasure being out here defending the voiceless, defending the animals. Hi, guys. How's it going? Let's be vegan, everybody. Let's be kind. Be vegan. Be kind, people. Be vegan. All right. Let's go vegan now. Extra step. Have a good one, guys. A lot of people out here today. VSL, you are amazing. Ryan James and Clara in the house. Uh-oh, it's not. They coming for me? Must be a motorcade for a political figure or something. Is he here? Yes. Holy. Oh, is it the speech for the Naval Academy? All right. We got J.D. Vance is here in the city of Annapolis today. That's interesting. Hey, maybe I can catch him walking by. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Let's be vegan, everybody. Let's be nice to the animals. Be vegan. Hi, guys. How's it going? Let's be vegan, guys. Let's teach our kids kindness. Have a good one, guys. Oh, man, let's see. J.D. Vance and Trump. No, you're kidding. Is Trump here too? Holy smokes! So did they just? That's crazy. That's crazy. So that is very possible. I remember one time, like years ago, 8, 9 years ago, I was working at a restaurant, and this lady, I overheard her talking as she walked by because she met the president. She was like the mother of a midshipman, and she kept talking about how small his hands were. I couldn't not listen because she kept saying it over and over. Hi guys, let's be kind. Let's teach our kids about being vegan, guys. How's it going, buddy? How are you? All right, I think we've made a little mark here today. We got possibly another few minutes, but phone is gonna die here pretty soon. Thanks for being here, everybody. Yeah, we had some great engagement, huh, Ryan? Holy smokes! Holy smokes, everybody! Thanks for being here. Thanks to my vegan army that's got my back. Thanks to the newcomers. Like and subscribe if you're just getting here. Thanks to the people with the open minds. Thanks to the, everybody that's in here, because we're all interconnected as humans. This is not an argument against or to attack anybody. This is an argument to attack an argument of which we are told to believe by official narratives. So this is in the spirit of love. That's all this is, guys. That's all these pop-ups are. And you're going to see more and more vegans coming out and doing live outreach like this and holding people accountable. Have a good day, guys. Vance is a vegetarian. Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I think his wife is, right? Well, you got to keep in mind vegetarian just as bad as non-vegan. Might have the same motives and the same kind of underlying ethos for going vegetarian, but that whole thing I was talking about with the cow, where that mom was yelling at me. Yeah, that's vegetarianism. All right, guys. You guys want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? Just test your values. Yep. Hi, guys. Anybody want to try 3 questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? Have a good one, guys. It's not nice. Let's be good parents. It's not nice teaching your kids to put dead animals into their bodies. And once again, this is against the liars that have deceived us since the beginning of industrialization. That's what this whole thought experiment is in spirit of, okay? Everybody? So we're not making direct attacks at people. We're here attacking arguments. And maybe there's a little theater involved with that. All right, everybody, I'm tapping out. Phone's going to die soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You'll see many more of these. Remember, guys, and fellow vegans, on Monday at 2 p.m. U.S. Standard Time, I'm interviewing Dr. Will Tuttle. And we are going to be talking about questioning official narratives. And this is going to be a good talk for vegans and non-vegans. So please, I want everybody to be there. Will is a best-selling author, an animal rights activist, a fierce warrior for the animals. And he will be with me live at 2 p.m. on Monday. Please keep that in mind and please be there to listen. All right, guys, I love you all. Let's go vegan. Let's teach our kids to be vegan. Let's be stewards of the planet, the animals, and our children. Have a great day.